right. Welcome back. Good evening. I'm so thankful to have you here. Alright. So, what I was going to try to do is to do this couples and married folks reading. So, let's see if we can do that, okay? Yeah, Spirit, can you help us get the energy clear? Married folks, what's going on? Married folks and couples. What's going on? What's really going on? Married folks. Married folks. What in the world, married folks? My goodness. Wow, Spirit, what's going on with my married folks? Spirit. Y'all, this is disturbing, just a teeny bit. Married folks and couples. Why is my sage stuff burning? Oh, my stick is about to burn my fingers, married folks. Holy smoly. Married folks and couples. This is serious. Oh my goodness. Spirit, can you please help me with this reading? Angels, put you... Can you call in the strongest archangels there are? Archangel Michael, can you help me with this reading for my married folks? Oh, baby. So this is going to be fun, Spirit. Wow. Holy smoke. Literally. Spirit, I need you to help me. This is for anybody who's in a committed relationship. You don't have to be married. But do you see this? This is what they call negative energy. Wow. And I've been having a hard time getting this lit. Let me open the window. Let some of this negative energy out. Because this negative energy will make you sick. This negative energy will make you sick, married folks. And it'll make you real grouchy. Holy cow. Wow. Spirit, can you please guide this reading? And can you please help me for my married folks and committed relationships, Spirit? This is one of the most important things in our society, Spirit. And look at all the negativity surrounding it. Help me, Spirit. Help me to know even how to do a reading like this. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in the virtues for married folks? Love, honesty, self-control, wisdom, and respect. Love, honesty, self-control, respect, and wisdom. Wow. Okay. So, in our home, Spirit, in the overall energy of married people as a collective, let's just say committed relationships of any kind on a collective level. How are you working in the overall tarot? The Sun. Spirit wants to make our marriages and our homes and our relationships happy. Alright, what's not working? Spirit's trying to make us happy, y'all. What's not working? Thank you. The Hermit. The Hermit is what's not working. What's going to pull this together? Temperance and death. Temperance and death. Self-control and transformation. What's working is that Spirit's trying to make us happy. What's not working, the energy to overcome, is this hermit energy. And this is like an isolation. So I think what Spirit's saying is that this isolation that we've been in is having an effect on us, and we need to temper this and transform it. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have the star on the bottom of the deck. So the astrological signs that are showing up here so far are Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That's what I have on the board so far. I have Sagittarius here twice. And I think I have Virgo here twice. Oh, wow. Spirit, I need your help, baby. I need your help. Alright, we're going to talk about masculine energy as being husbands. So if I say husband, that means a masculine energy, and that can be a woman or a man. If you're in a same-sex relationship, just know I respect you, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to call the masculine energy in your relationship the husband. So if you have two feminines together, you just decide based on what I'm saying and what fits your situation who that is, okay? Because some people might be both feminines in a relationship, and you could have two women where one's a masculine and one's a feminine, but you could have two women where both are feminine, okay? Or you could have two men where both are feminine. So it's all energy, nothing to get upset about or bent out of shape over. Alright, Spirit, how do we need to move forward with this message? Earlier, I tried something that was pretty cool. And I thought it was real cool. Do we want to do that again, Spirit? Spirit says, ask the angels how they're working in the home lives. These angels, Spirit? Angels, how are you working in our home lives? Spirit says they're dreams. Dreams. Spirit's working in our dreams, okay? And I think that this might mean, even though for some it might mean you actually are having dreams, but for a lot of us it might just mean we're dreaming of things being better. Like we're fantasizing about things being better. Alright? That's how you're working in our homes. How are you working in our relationships, Spirit? All the angels of the universe, y'all. And you saw how forcefully that came out. Like, Spirit is giving us literally all the angels at our disposal for our relationship. Okay? How about the children, Spirit? How are you working in the children? Clarity. Spirit's giving our children clarity, y'all. I think our children are more clear than we are. If you're my age. Alright, so home life, love life, children. And how about our finances, Spirit? Wow. Spirit's working in our finances with music, y'all. How does that make sense? Vibrations. Spirit's working in our finances because we have to know that we vibrate at the right level about our money. And we have to have a healthy relationship with our money. But money is a vibration, and Spirit's reminding us that money is a vibration. Alright. And on the bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming is that we're going to have success in our homes, in our families. Beautiful, Spirit, beautiful. Alright. Okay, Spirit. What spiritual gifts are you giving families today? Spirit says, I've given you meditation, and spirit guides. I've given you meditation, and I've given you guides to it's spiritual beings like the angels to guide you through this life. So I've given you the meditation card, which is basically listening to my voice. And I've given you some guides, somebody to help you along your way. I'm giving you spiritual guides. And if you don't believe in spirit guides, maybe you just believe that you have guidance. Guidance. All right. Wow. That's beautiful, Spirit. What spiritual gifts are you giving us for our relationships? Do I take them all, Spirit? Rainbows. Oh, baby. Eagle. Communication. Hearts and butterflies. Spirit, you're amazing. This is the spiritual gifts we have in our relationships, y'all. Spirit is giving us promises. Rainbows represent a promise for something to be better, to be improved, to be blessed. The eagle is about seeing something from a different perspective, like from a larger scale, from up here, from Spirit's perspective. Spirit's giving us the spiritual gift of good communication. Spirit's mending hearts and transforming our relationships. That's what Spirit's given us in our spiritual gifts. What spiritual gifts have you given our children? Whoa! Spirit said, I'm giving your children a home. I'm giving them intuition. I'm giving them an epiphany. I'm giving them natural abilities. And look, the travel card was in the wrong deck. The travel card was stuck in the wrong deck, y'all. How about that? And how about our money? Oh, baby. Spirit is on point. Spirit is on point. Spirit said, I'm working in your money. And I'm working in clouds. I'm working in clouds. And I think this is about our internet system, too. I've been thinking that lately. And I'm giving you a bag of marbles. Because some of y'all done lost your marbles when it comes to this money. Alright, Spirit. And the bottom of the deck is time. Spirit's giving us time to straighten out this mess we're in. Alright, Spirit. Somehow 155 might be significant to somebody. The number 33 might be significant. Alright, Spirit, how do you want to do this now? Alright. In our homes, what do you want to say about our homes, Spirit? My necklace is jumping, y'all. Spirit, what would you like to say about our homes? How can I get a message about our homes? Okay. Alright, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective about their homes? With this meditation, with everything considering here, what message do you have about our homes? Oh, Spirit. Spirit says, simply love and seek the well-deserved reward. Simply love and seek this well-deserved reward. Spirit's saying that just to simply love and it's going to bring you a well-deserved reward. If you simply love, it will bring you a well-deserved reward. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Spirit wants us to just simply love in our homes. Just simply love. and you will be seeking a well-deserved reward. You'll get a reward just for seeking this simple love. I mean, I said that, maybe I didn't say that wrong. Spirit wants us to have this well-deserved reward of simple love. And it's coming through this meditation and these spirit guides. Simple love. Spirit wants us to have simple love. Just to simply love one another in our homes. Oh, clarify well-deserved reward and seek. Because I'm not sure I'm completely able to. Here it says, change your focus. Manifest. Change your focus and start creating. Finding balance. Having a new vitality. Getting joy and stability. Spirit says, take the lead and trust. Take the lead and trust. Somebody has long blonde hair. Real shiny, pretty blonde hair. I'm hearing Abigail. Somebody has, there's a male energy that has brown hair that's kind of wavy. Comes down about shoulder length behind the ears. Spirit wants us to find a balance between things. Between everything in our lives. We need to find this balance between everything in our lives. So that we can have this new... It's basically a new love. This new simple love. This is how we get this simple love. Is we change our focus. Change our focus. How do we change our focus, Spirit? Can you show me how we change our focus? Somebody might wear one of those head coverings. How do we change our focus, Spirit? We have to master things. We have to get things. We have to master our heart. Like, we have to figure out how to hold on. Control, yeah. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm getting this off. Hold on. Help me, Spirit. Master, number 15. Throat chakra. Master. Key word is fear. Identify, release negative. Fear. Identify, release negativity, freedom, and love. Fear and doubt often prevent a relationship from flowering on or from manifesting. In matters of the heart, they can resist and confine. They prevent you from opening to joy and love that's waiting for you. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. Alright, so right now I think what Spirit's saying is we have a lot of fear. And it's affecting our heart. It's making our hearts feel like we need to protect ourselves. We're in this fight or flight mode. And I saw it last night in our career readings. It's coming from our money. It's coming from our lack of stability and this joy that we need to find. Spirit is saying that we need to take a break and reconsider how we're controlling ourselves. Who's controlling us? We need to reconsider who's controlling us. Control, master, influence. We need to reconsider who's influencing us. And then we need to speak up about it. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotion, neediness, or insecurity. It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance and out of control. Self-control is the key here, and we see that twice with Sagittarius, with temperance. Act from a combination of emotion and intellect, and your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not the time for domination. This card asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and not require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing just to make you feel more comfortable. This card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger or frustration. Now is the time for patience, steadiness, and clear thinking. Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and with yourself. If you're involved with a difficult person or situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what his or her heart and soul feels. Try to see the situation from another person's perspective. With self-control comes confidence. Allow a situation to unfold and detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. The end result of self-control and confidence is supreme peace. Take some time to examine how control in its many aspects is affecting your relationship. This is like the strength card. So we have strength here. Spirit's saying, master your heart. Master your emotions. Get control over your emotions. And use a combination of emotion and intellect. And I can remember when I was married. And I know I'm getting a divorce. So I'm probably not the best person to get marital advice from. But I can tell you my mistakes. And I can remember when I was married that my husband and I would often get in a fight and nobody wanted to, like, somebody always felt like they had to have the last word. Nobody ever wanted to just shut up. And so one day I decided, you know what? It's not important to me to have the last word. What's important to me is to have peace. And so it was hard, the first few times I did it, especially if it was something I was really, really passionate about. But, I got to the point where I didn't need to have the last word. And I thought that by reining that in and allowing him to, just get his frustrations out, that it would, tone the situation down. And I think if you would have taken the alcohol out of the equation, then it might have worked. If both people were thinking with their rational mind. But that wasn't the case. And that may not be the case in a lot of relationships that you're in either. So it's going to be hard if there's any kind of chemical dependency going on. Or if one person is engaging in some form of abuse. But as long as you're in a relationship where there's no chemical dependency, you should be able to master your emotions. Both of you should be able to master your emotions. And it looks like Spirit is saying, get control over yourself. Go get off by yourself somewhere until you are under control. And then talk about it when you do have something going on. That's what it looks like to me. And this will strengthen your bond. And it will cause your relationship to blossom. Okay? And then you'll be seeing with your third eye like your children are. Because right now your children are seeing, it'll also improve your sex life. And it'll make your heart be bigger. And then your dreams will come true and things will flow. Oh, Spirit, you're amazing. Okay. So now we see what's going on here with your home. Okay. Let's talk about that was your relationship. Like, that was your home and your relationship. We'll get some more cards on that from a different deck in a minute. Alright, let's talk about your children here for a minute, because your children look like they're doing really well compared to the adults. How can I get a message about the children, Spirit? And for some reason, somebody's going to travel. This won't be for everybody, but this card snuck in here. Maybe some of your children are going off to college. Because it is about that time, isn't it? Maybe some of your children are about to leave the nest. That won't be for everybody, obviously. But it looks like your children have a home. They're using their third eye. They're having this epiphany. And some of them might be grown children. They might have their own home. And they're using their natural abilities. Alright, Spirit, talk to me about these children. What do we need to know about the children? What do we need to know about the children, Spirit? Wrong way. What do we need to know about children in these relationships? Talk to me about what these adults need to know about their children. They're real anxious because they think you don't know something. What do they think they don't know? Your children are anxious because they don't think you understand the nightmare that they're aware of. Some kind of a nightmare. They're aware of this nightmare. These children are aware of this nightmare. Clarify what nightmare they're aware of, Spirit. What is this 9 here for? Oh. Wow. It's like they started out with 1 cup and they spilled it. And then they spilled another cup and another. And it's like all of these memories of all of this stuff is traumatizing these children. Look. See how they can't stop thinking about. The problem started out small, but it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger the more they think about it. And they don't want it to keep getting worse. The children are anxious because it keeps getting worse. Whatever this is, this nightmare, they think that this nightmare is never going to end. And it's making them anxious. They feel imprisoned by it. And they might need to talk about it with somebody. What else do we need to know about our children's Spirit? Or maybe they don't want to hear about it anymore. Clarify the Page of Swords. Maybe hearing about it is the part of the problem. King of Cups came out sideways. This is a very loving, spiritual man. Who is this King of Cups, Spirit? And what does he have to do with this nightmare? He looks like he might be the one traveling. 9 of Swords. This is the real nightmare. That was just the like. See, in this deck, the 9 of Wands even looks like a nightmare. See? It's like all the scary things are illuminated. they feel like they don't feel safe. Like when they're reading their book, it's so scary that they have to have the lights on, okay? There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress here. But then this nightmare came out. This is the real nightmare. They want this to end. Whatever this is, they really want this to end. And it has something to do with this man that's sideways. Why is he sideways? And why is this Nine of Swords here? Like, they realize that this is almost over. What's almost over, Spirit? Some of these children are really struggling. Okay. The Star, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. This almost looks like two young people. It could be teenagers. And it looks like they're wishing that there was hope for them to have the ability to make money. It looks like they wish, I mean, literally, this is what I have here. I have hope, and I have this person moving slow and steady towards hope. But then on the other side of them, I have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is trying to get, this knight is trying to make a decision on how to become this knight. It's like they're stuck. They can't get to their hope. If I could just decide which way to go, I could get to my hope. But it's like there's somebody pulling me this way and there's somebody pulling me that way. And I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And I can't get to this hope. Advice for the parents on how to deal with this so that the children can get to their hope. Wow. It looks like to me that somebody has been, okay, I've got a Five of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Five of Pentacles. The Five of Cups in this deck, it looks like somebody that's just shit-faced all the time and has been for ages. Look. See how they're just wasting this place? They're just destroying this place. They're littering it up, walking around like a zombie. And all they want is their mama. All they want is their mama. And they feel like they're left out. They might even feel like their mama's left out. And all of this came out in reverse. Why is their mama not here? I got two cards over here. I have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So I have somebody, like, I have one child over here wanting their wishes to come true. And then I have Justice. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Cups. The King of Swords in reverse and the Hangman. So over here I have a friend of theirs whose wishes are coming true. Or it could be another child whose wishes are coming true. And over here I have somebody who's basically getting a lot of karma. And it has to do with things being out of balance and this King of Swords who will not walk away from what no longer serves him. And you see what it looks like in this deck? Again, it looks like all this alcohol and stuff. drugs and alcohol. And then I have, here he is. And this man is emotionally closed off when he's upright, because he's been hurt so many times that he don't want to be hurt anymore. And he's been lied to so many times, and he's been through so much trauma in his life that he just doesn't get, he's not going to let you get close to him, even on a good day. But when he's in reverse, he is stuck in manipulation and lies and deceit and all kinds of stuff. That's the nightmare. Some of these children are going through hell because of their addiction. And Spirit says it's time to temper those addictions. Now, if this isn't the parent, then it might be the children going through these addictions. It could be these children. But I think that if they are, they may have seen it from their parents. And I'm just being as honest with you as I can be. Alright, advice, Spirit, for how to deal with this situation. Spirit says, get surrender cards. Spirit, what do these parents need to surrender in order to help their children? Surrender to success, parents. What else, Spirit? Surrender the drama. Surrender your frustrations. One more time, Spirit says. And surrender to complete healing. There needs to be healing in these families. What do these children need to surrender, Spirit? They need to surrender to Spirit, and they need to get some rest and sleep. What else, Spirit? And they need to be playing. They're children. Anything else that needs to be surrendered? Surrender to wonder and awe. And surrender to your passion. Alright, Spirit. Alright, let's talk about this money over here. Let's talk about the money. The people you spend the most time with shape who you are. Embrace your unique style and own it. Let the world see who you really are. Consider careers doing hair, jewelry, clothing, or any job that enhances another's beauty. Your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. Spirit is saying that if you want your world to be different, change yourself first. And the people you spend the most time with shape who you are. Anything else, Spirit, about the financial side of their lives in these relationships? Try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. Don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the form you wanted it to. And sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded and see the potential. Don't let the world lead you to take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations and focus on creating and managing a budget. Okay? And then, oh, Spirit. This is beautiful. Spirit says persistence. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building your finances. Parenthood. Spend more time with your inner child and reconnect with that young curiosity. Your patient, nurturing, and warm nature would make you a great caregiver or parent. Don't forget to nurture and treat yourself while you work hard towards your goals. And spend time with your children. And then over here it says take action. You need to be persistent. And remember that you're a parent if you are, and if not, connect with your inner child and take action. It's time to take action. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let an opportunity pass you by. Spirit is saying over and over again, don't let an opportunity pass you by. And Transporter. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. And you might consider a career where it involves traveling, driving, or shipping. You could travel to work, or perhaps you need to take action on some kind of financial matter. Alright, Spirit. What would you say to these relationships out of this deck? What would you say to these husbands and wives or significant others out of this deck right here, Spirit? And I get just one or two at a time, please, so the reader can read. Spirit says you'll get what I give you. Who is the last person that deeply disappointed you? How many kids do you want to have? Would you rather have an extra $500 a month or an extra 2 hours a day? What are you most grateful for right now in this very moment? These are just some things to get you thinking, I guess. What are the 2 biggest lessons you've learned from previous relationships? What would be the absolute perfect day for you? And what did you learn a little too late? These are just some questions to get you thinking, to stimulate you to work on the relationship in different places, okay? And what's something you tried really hard to like, but you just couldn't? I mean, they are good questions, though. Stuff you probably never thought of. Alright, let's see what comes out of these. I'm just going to just look at different cards. What would you say to these couples out of this deck, Spirit? That's a lot. Spirit keeps giving us a lot. Spirit says, are you irritated? Eat, cuddle, sleep, and repeat. And Spirit says, interrupting is for assholes. Let them effing finish. Alright, what else, Spirit? Oh, Spirit. Sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. And you can't say thank you enough. They deserve a medal for putting up with your ass. Okay, I've got some more cards I want to look at. Alright, Spirit. Let's take a look at these. In these relationships, when it comes to, I'm gonna start putting some of these away so they don't get mixed up, because I don't like it when they get mixed up, but Spirit sometimes lets them get mixed up, and they always go with the reading. Alright. In these relationships, when it comes to flirting, what would you say? Because sometimes I think we lose that. When you've been in a relationship, especially a long time, you don't flirt anymore, you know? So maybe these cards will help you to regain some of that. We'll see. Alright. Alright, Spirit. Just listen to the questions. You can even write them down if you want. Talk to your significant other about them. When it comes to flirting, Spirit, what message do you have for this collective? Spirit's like, y'all need to flirt big time. Y'all ain't trying to flirt, are you? Alright, Spirit's just trying to get just the right card, I think. Alright. What kind of underwear would you like to see on your partner? Spirit wants you to think about this now. What is the hottest lovemaking session you and your partner ever had? What song turns you on? What song makes you think of your partner and why? This might be the music. Which one of your partner's outfits is your favorite one? Scroll through their social media profile to simplify the task or look at their photos. This is how you're flirting now. You got to go through their social media and find their favorite outfit. Tell them which song turns them on. Tell them what kind of underwear you want to see on them. Tell them what song makes you think of them. And tell them what is the hottest lovemaking you've ever had with them. This is what Spirit wants you to do to flirt with your partner, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck it says, what little thing that your partner does shows you that they care about you. And tell them what it is that shows you that they care, okay? You got to think about it so you can tell them. And this is a way of you flirting with them in this relationship. It might be something that you've never done, or it might be something you've gotten away from. And Spirit wants to encourage you to start flirting. Alright, Spirit, let's see what's going on with the talk. What do you want these relationships to be talking about, Spirit? What would you like for them to talk about? It looks like a little text message too, so. Wow, Spirit. Alright. If your partner was to go on a reality show, which one do you think it would be? If your partner had to spend $1 million in 24 hours, how do you think he or she would spend it? Describe it. So, I guess it's just a way of getting you to talk to them. Like if you need some kind of a conversation starter, especially if it's a new relationship, but you're in a relationship, you can think about these questions. Alright, what else, Spirit? Like if you're gonna go on your like 5th date with somebody and you're trying to figure out things to talk about, what hairstyle of your partner's do you most like the least? That one might get you punched in the face. Anything else out of the talk deck? Don't tell them which one you like the least. Tell them which one you like the most. But I mean, I guess you should tell them if you don't like a hairstyle. And some of you might already do that. But I don't think men do that a lot. In your opinion, what is the craziest, wildest thing you have ever done as a couple? And then on the bottom of the deck, which festival or world famous event do you think your partner would really want to go to one day? Alright, now. Oh, there was one stuck in the box. Describe your life together in 10 years from now and be creative and detail oriented. So, talk about what you want life to look like 10 years from now. And be creative and detail oriented. This is just to give you stuff to talk about. Because sometimes I think after you've been together for a long time, it's like you've been together for so long, you just stop talking to each other. So it's just to give you some ideas of things to talk about. Alright. And this kid over here, it could have been like a situation where you have a family where you have a favorite. And this kid over here is being given special treatment and their dreams are coming too. And you got 2 over here that are going through nightmares. I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch it because it was interesting, but I couldn't quite grasp it all. Alright, Spirit. What do you want to dare these people to do with their partners? What would you like to dare them to do? Spirit says, photograph your partner. You are the boss, so lead the photo shoot. Clothing is optional. Oh, wow. Make a video of your partner eating honey, Nutella, or whipped cream in a very erotic way. Pretend to clean up the room in a seductive way. You know what used to be my fantasy? I used to think that it was so hot for a man to be naked and wear like his tool belt. And like pretend like they were coming, you know, to fix the toilet or something, and then seduce me. Let me be quiet. Oh, Spirit. Oh, Spirit. Anything else you want to dare them to do, Spirit? Spirit's like, you done dared them to do it all. Make a video of your partner doing a sexy dance using a chair. Take off one piece of your partner's clothing using your teeth. Oh, here it is. I knew there was more. Turn your partner on by removing only one piece of your clothing. Wow. Wash your partner's feet as an act of submission and appreciation. And I think you should massage them too while you're at it. Send your partner a dirty text. Okay. Alrighty then. I thought I had some more cards I was going to use for this reading. Let me see if I can find them right quick. Oh, here they are. I'm not sure if I'll do this reading the same way next time or not. I've never done one of these, so I don't know. Alright, there's a ton of these, okay? These are called love language cards. And they're like in different color codes for family. Alright, this one is about family. Alright, Spirit, what would you say to them about their family? Wow. I think it just slipped. And some of them are in the wrong place. Alright, Spirit, what would you say to them about their family? I need to come up with a spread for doing these. Alright, this is what Spirit wants you to know. What do you love the most about my parents? Ask them, what do they love the most about your parents? What one value defines your family the most? And do you have a relative you've lost touch with that you miss? Maybe give them a call. Maybe call them together. Alright, now we're going to move on to sex and intimacy. Sex and intimacy. What would Spirit say to you about your sex and intimacy? Alright, Spirit, what would you say about sex and intimacy? Thank you so very much. What do you fantasize about? Tell your partner what you fantasize about. Like me with the tool belt. And yes, I talked to my husband about that. What is your favorite sexual memory of us? So just mainly talking about sex. Just getting the conversation started. Because sometimes we have problems talking about it with our spouses. What's the thing I do in bed you want me to do more often? And then do it. Alright. Nothing sexier than a man working in nude. Working around my bedroom. Hey, woman, I've come to fix that toilet of yours. Oh, Spirit, I'm a mess. I've come to fix that clogged pipe of yours. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh, God, here we go. What is one thing you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years? This is about your past and your future. There we go. If you could design a perfect day for us, what would that be? And I think this is the second time we've heard that one. If you hear something twice, then Spirit is really emphasizing that to somebody. Alright, now this is about individual. This is about an individual. These are called blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It's just to give you stuff to talk about. Because we really do stop talking after a certain point. And we kind of, I don't know, it gets a little bit monotonous, I think, sometimes. Because you just need to refresh yourself. Alright, Spirit, is anything going to come out of here? Wow, that's a lot, Spirit. Are you truly happy? Ask yourself, are you truly happy? What is the best compliment you've ever received? What is the biggest stress or challenge that you're currently facing in your life? What do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear? What's the most important value you would teach a young person? Have you ever felt like a complete and utter failure? What is part of your daily routine that you look forward to every day? And what's the one thing that should be taught in school but isn't? Alright, this just gives you some things to think about and to talk about. Alright, what would you say to them as a couple, Spirit? Oh, Spirit. Why not? Why not? What are you most hesitant to tell me? Ask your partner, what are you the most hesitant to tell me? And then be willing to listen. When we are with my family, do I make you feel like you're still my priority? What single word would you choose to best describe your partnership? What do you wish you knew about me sooner? What's the angriest you've ever felt towards me? And how are we compatible? Ask them to tell you how are we compatible. You'd be surprised. People will be at a loss for words, even though they've been married to you for 10 years. In what way could we improve our relationship? And it's just a way of getting you back talking again if you've stopped talking. What makes you a good partner? Or even if you talk all the time, it just gives you something new to talk about. Alright, Spirit, what else would you like to do for this reading? Let's get a dream card and see what comes out. Let's get a dream card. What dream card might go well with this reading, Spirit? Whoa. Can I get one or two, please? Who or what has made you believe that for no reason or another you don't have what it takes to follow your dream? Try not to compare your life or your situation to those of others. When faced with new things or people, just say, interesting. Keep your mind open and awake. Don't feel inferior. All the possibilities are as open to you as they are to others. And on the bottom of the deck is, whenever life throws obstacles in your way, things don't go as planned, accept them and say, thank you, I'm ready for the lessons this alternative path will teach me. I trust these lessons are valuable for my dreams to come true. Alright. Let's get one of these for us for this reading. What would be appropriate, Spirit, for this reading? Spirit says, I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. I see clearly. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Life supports me. That sounds like it might be for your children. And then on the bottom of the deck is, I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Alright. I want to pull a card on travel for your child. Clarify why this child is traveling. The Hermit came out. Why is the Hermit here for traveling? That might not, you might not know. Clarify what you're saying, Spirit. This is Virgo, and it can be a secret. Somebody feels defeated. Somebody secretly feels defeated. What does that have to do with travel? Somebody might be in a wheelchair. For some reason, I'm hearing the name Douglas Simpson. Something from the past has made this person feel defeated, and they're keeping it a secret. Where are they traveling to, Spirit? I don't know if Douglas and Simpson are two separate names. Where are they traveling to? The Ace of Cups came out. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Ace of Cups here? I'm trying to see this from a child's perspective. Because it is fighting. This child might be moving from one home to another to live with another parent because of some fighting. Why are you wanting us to see this, Spirit? Because you're their mother. It has to do with you being their mother. Or maybe they're going to stay with their grandmother. Maybe this child's staying with their grandmother right now. And they're away from you because of some fighting. And what about it, Spirit? What about it? It might be a young daughter and a young son. Could be a water sign and a fire sign. What about them? You could have two children. You could have a daughter and a son. And they are having to move out, or they might, or it could be two daughters. It doesn't have to be a son. What about these children, Spirit? Spirit's showing me these children. That's that Page of Cups from over there, I think. Judgment. Yeah. What about Judgment? They might have been, like, court ordered to go here. They didn't have a choice. And what do you want this parent to know, Spirit? These children didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice. No choice, like no choice. How are the children doing, Spirit, since they're not with their mother or their parents? How are they doing? Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse? They hate it. They absolutely hate it. Why are you telling us this, Spirit? Why are you telling us this? Why are you telling these parents that these children hate it? Spirit's saying stop. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? I think he's saying stop being angry. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Alright. Somebody's dreams haven't come true. Talk to me about what's going on here. Somebody's alone. What else? Long-term commitment, partnership. What else? And they're stuck. What are you saying, Spirit? Somebody's child is alone and might be having okay, maybe this will make sense to you, and I'm trusting that it will. When I said, what are you saying, Spirit? Because I was saying that this child was having a nightmare, and it was because of this woman being in reverse. This woman is alone. No, she left her children alone. It looks like somebody left their children to go be with a man. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like somebody left their children, and now their children are victims. It looks like they left their child, or their children had to leave them, and now they can't get their children back because they got into this situation just for sex, and now they're stuck. Now, if this isn't the parent that did this, then it's the child that did this. But somebody is alone now because of a commitment that they're stuck in, and it has to do with sex. And then now they're a victim. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation now that we kind of know what's going on? They're unhappy about this woman not being there anymore and not standing up for this and leaving. It broke their heart. This divorce or this separation or whatever, it looks like somebody left their husband to be with a younger man or another man and left their children. What's the advice you have for the parent that left in this relationship, and do what? Make a choice to be unstuck and manifest your way back to these children. And maybe your husband was, because you were the Queen of Wands, so I'm assuming this is your husband. I think you've left your husband for another man, and now your children are very upset because they think you just left him to have sex, like you're just with him. Anyway, your children know about it and they're upset. Should they come back, Spirit? Spirit says you need to plan on moving. And then I have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Why is the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck? Or maybe you are planning on moving because this secret obsession you have for this other relationship, this other commitment. I have Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And there he is again on the bottom of the deck. He is not going away. This is your man right here, I think. Oh, if you need a private reading, just reach out, because I don't know what else to say about that. Anything you want to say about this relationship? You are safe and divinely guided. What else? Wherever you are, you're safe. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. This is a destined partnership and true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Anything else, Spirit? Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. One more time. Warning. Do not dismiss the red flags. You know I can't stop on a warning. And balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. It's time to retreat. To go get by yourself and try and figure this out, I think is what Spirit is saying. Alright, Spirit. Anything else you want to say before I close this message? Simply love each other in your homes. Simply love each other. I can only trust that that made sense to somebody. Alright, always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. The love between mother and daughter is forever. I have an elephant. I have a huge starfish. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I have a horse. I have a compass. I have a 4-leaf clover. I have a tree of life. I have find joy in the journey. I have weakness is a choice. I have a heart with a nursing cap. I have a butterfly. I have a cross with a sparrow. I have a dove with an olive branch. I have a seahorse. A seahorse is mate for life. I have a fancy heart. I have, she believed she could, so she did. But maybe I was saying he believed he could, so he did for a reason. I have a butterfly. I have a heart with a cross in it. I have a Pegasus, an angel, an owl, a nail, maybe you're a carpenter, a doggy paw, or a bear paw. I have a turtle, an elephant, a star, a wing, like an angel wing. I have a deer, a buck. I have a coin with a piece missing. I have an elephant. I have a mouse or a rat. I have another turtle. I have a fancy heart. I have a snowflake. And I have a pistol or a gun. Trinkets, please, from this other bowl, please, Holy Spirit. I have my Kundalini. I have the love between a grandmother and a granddaughter is forever. I have a crescent moon with a fairy. Uh-oh. I have a dog paw that says I love my dog. I have an octopus. I have a skull. I have a rocking horse for a baby. I have a compass. I have a cactus. I have a tower. I have a world. I have a ball. I have an arrow. I have a fancy heart. And a dragon holding on to that fancy heart for dear life. I have a horse. I have another tower. I have 2 identical sailboats and an anchor, y'all. How freaking awesome is that? And then I have another elephant. Alright, can I get rock spirit for this reading, darling? My darling spirit. My darling spirit. I have joy, strength, commitment, honor, hope, and freedom. Alright, Spirit. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you were able to get something out of this. If you were, please let me know. And if you have any suggestions, I'm open to doing whatever you guys would like. This was the first time I've ever done a reading like this. And I would like to come up with some kind of spread. I just have to kind of develop it in my mind. And I'm still working on that. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Bye-bye.